Hey guys, it's me, 80 Storm44. Today, guys, we discuss about Felipe Coutinho to Aston Villa. So, if you're new around here, before we get started with the video, if you're new around here, I want to talk to you guys about my channel. This is a channel that is for Barcelona fans. This is a channel that I do a lot of Barcelona content here on this channel. And if you're an avid Barcelona fan, this is the place for you. Okay, do a lot of predictions here, do a lot of watch along. I do watch alongs occasionally, match reviews, match previews, polls, transfer updates, etc. And yeah, this is the place for you. So if you do like this kind of stuff, I recommend you to subscribe. And down below, road to 600 subscribers begins. And make sure you guys comment down below your thoughts. Like this video as well. Really helps the channel grow. And with that being said, let's get back to the video. So let's start with Felipe Coutinho. For me, he just hasn't cut it for Barcelona. It's just to put it otherwise, he just hasn't been it for Barcelona. And he was intended to, he was signed as a way to replace Neymar and Iniesta, and he's not really fulfilled either of those roles, you know. And I just think that for me, it was never really his position, you know. And we obviously know how crazy the team was based upon a Messi, and we know that I think if the team was based, if we didn't have Messi at our team, like right now this season, I think Coutinho could have done really well. But the problem was that he just hasn't really done it, man. I mean, like we've seen this season, he's not really been that consistent. I know he scored some goals in there. You know, I think he scored a goal against Valencia. I know he scored a penalty against Villarreal, but he's not really been that great coming off the bench. He's just coming off. He just comes off the bench and just has this kind of role. And I think for Coutinho in particular, he just cannot accept this because yes, he's getting high wages and everything here, but he needs to understand that there is a World Cup that's going to take place at the end of this year, November, December, the 2022 World Cup that will take place obviously in Qatar. And obviously for the Brazil national team, we know how stacked that national team is. We know how many players are going to be fighting for this position. There we got Anthony, Vinicius, Rafinha, Fred, um, Paqueta, so many other players. And Coutinho has to understand that if he doesn't play on a regular basis, he will not be able to make the roster. And it's simple as that because, like I said, players should make the roster based upon whether they're a starter or not. And if you're not starting, there's no way you're going to make the team, right? So you have to be a starter there. And I think Coutinho understands that he needs to be a starter there, which is why he's trying to push for a move to Aston Villa because at Aston Villa, he would definitely, probably, most likely be a starter there. Definitely most likely be a starter. And remember, guys, they did recently lose Jack Grealish, who I think Coutinho could definitely replace. And I think it's a good signing on that sense. Now, keep in mind, guys, this is a loan sign. This isn't a permanent deal yet. So basically, what would mean that Aston Villa would have him on loan, and if he does very well for 18 months, that's rumored time he's going to be on loan, then they'll have that option to buy. Now, there's no obligatory option to buy yet. They're talking about doing that, and according to reports, Aston Villa do not want the option, a mandatory option to buy. They just want to see if he's playing well, and they can purchase him. And remember, guys, Coutinho for me, his best period as a club player was at Liverpool. I think he was very good there. He was able to really help Liverpool go on that amazing run in the 2013-2014 season, which I believe they agonizingly lost the title, in which they had a collapse against Chelsea, I believe, and a collapse against what was it, Crystal Palace, I want to say. And I just think that for me, he could be a player that could really rejuvenate this Aston Villa team and really push them for a conferencing spot. Because right now, guys, we look at where Aston Villa are right now on the table. They're not doing too well. Let me show you guys right here. You know, and we know that Aston Villa is a team that's going to take things seriously. We know it's a team that's taking things seriously. We know they want to be in European spots, and with the amount of signings they made these last two seasons, the 13th place is very disappointing for them. So you guys can see right here, they are 13th place indeed. And I just think that for me, he could really be someone that could really add that spark to Aston Villa and be that replacement to Jack Grealish. Because in my opinion, they didn't really replace him. They brought on Bailey, they brought on Ashley Young and these kind of players. I just don't think that. I just think that Coutinho is the most closest player to Jack Grealish, and that he could do a very good job there at that team. And remember, guys, he is pairing up with, Steven Gerrard, who we know he had his best time with. Steven Gerrard and Coutinho had a great partnership in the 2015 time, and I just think that for me, guys, he could be someone that could really help this Aston Villa team, and I just think that for me, he was most effective in the Premier League. And we'll see what happens, man. I really hope Coutinho can go to Aston Villa. I hope he can do well there, and really, maybe give Aston Villa that push they need to get that seventh place spot or eighth place spot, or something like that. So like I said, and remember, guys, if Barca do let him go and a loan player, they will be able to sign they will be able to register Ferran Torres, because as of right now, with Coutinho and Ferran Torres, both of which cannot play, one has to go. And if Coutinho goes, we can register Ferran Torres. Because remember, guys, the problem with Barcelona right now for registering players is because the wage limit. There is a wage limit that is placed in there, and that if you exceed the wage limit, obviously you cannot register new players and everything like that. I think it's like 25%, something like that. It's very, very complicated numbers, but basically the point is that we have to let go of Coutinho to register Ferran Torres. And if they can pay 50%, we pay 50%, which I imagine it will be somewhere like that. Then it'll be very, very good to go. And I hope that can do well there, because, like I said before, guys, he needs to be a place where he can be a starter. And if he can do very well, Aston Villa, that could be his place to go. Because remember, guys, let's be real, guys. Coutinho knows that his time at Barcelona is just over. He just cannot do anything here. And him at Aston Villa, it would definitely be a lot less pressure compared to Bayern Munich, Inter Milan, and Barcelona. And I think he could do very well there with less pressure. And given how he'll probably be one of their best players, at least on profile, I think he could definitely be one that could really help this Aston Villa team. So that's my quick thoughts upon this move, guys. I'm really happy for Coutinho. I hope this move materializes. We'll see in the coming days. If it does materialize, I'll give you guys another update to this on my channel. I just wanted to talk to you guys about the rumors, because the rumors have been speculating like crazy. It's skyrocketing, and I really hope that he can go to Aston Villa. I really hope he can, because he's one of the highest earners here at the club right now. And if we can offload him, it'll be really, really great. So that's pretty much it for today. Hope you guys do enjoy the video, guys. Make sure you guys comment, subscribe. Check out me and my other platforms. Links in the description below. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out.